walk makes it hard. Here's some more of my favorite fields. I love it. It's so pretty. Of course, this is the rainy season or the green season. Everything is so green right now. It's just beautiful. And then there's so much wind because it's coming off the lake almost all the time. It's hardly ever still. These are some cute little tika houses. Oops. Okay, here's our favorite part where they're working on the road to Tronadora. So this is the road, and this is the big drop off here. It used to be a 2-lane paved road when we first got here, but now the water washed it away. Down here they're doing all kinds of work. Hola! See, they put in a lot of the culverts, but still they're not finished. This is one of the houses we saw listed for sale. It's behind a gate, as everything is around here. But it looked like it was pretty nice, except it doesn't have any air conditioning, or it doesn't even look like good ventilation. But I think it was selling for like 300,000. It's a typical little Tico house. Sorry, Tico house. Anyway, they're very cute little houses, painted all nice and tidy. Everything's always tidy in Tronadora. So now we've climbed up 2 hills still not to Tronadora yet, but there's Lake Arenal, and right there in the middle is the cove where Mike goes swimming and where the blessing of the boat was, and different kinds of activities go on there. And our place is over here. It has the green roofs. I don't know if you can see it from here. And then over there was the hill we walked up with that fancy villa. But you have to walk down 2 gullies and back uphill to get back there again. So we're still not even to Tronadora yet. We stopped to look at somebody's house that was for sale, but we're not really thinking of buying a house. There's the cove again. This is some fancy house here. There's a gated, everybody has gates, especially if you're an expat or whatever. This fancy house here, we can see it from our house on the other side of the cove. It's very nice. It has a nice view of the lake. It sits right up on the edge of the hill or mountain. I don't know what you call these, if they're mountains or hills. It's nice, you can see. So pretty. And then these little houses all along here. Some of them are maybe owned by expats, maybe some by Ticos. I don't know. There's some more nice little houses that are here. This is a super nice farm. It's kind of downhill. I'm always attracted to the houses that sit up on hills with views and lots of wind. So I couldn't live in one of these hollow kind of downhill places, but still it's very nice. It looks, I think that some Costa Rican people live there. It's very nice actually. So you can see the house down there. Here's the little town square when you first walk into Tronadora. It always looks so inviting. It's very neat and tidy and has little gardens and it's nice. And has some pretty little gardens and flowers. There's kind of some strange things too, but like the cows up there. I don't know if you can see the cows. It's actually called Nuevo Tronadora because when they built the dam, apparently there was another town called Tronadora that was flooded out by the dam, and then they had to move Tronadora up higher to higher ground. So this town is the Nuevo Tronadora. This is a little soda where we go to eat sometimes in Tronadora. And there's like these other little shops here. It's just a very small town. It doesn't have that much in it. But some favorites that we like, it has a stationery store and it has a big fancy Catholic church up on the hill here. Not that we go to church. And then, yeah, down this little street, it's kind of a business street. And actually the little butcher that we get, the stationery store is right there. The butcher's down the way. There's a pretty nice little supermarket there too. And of course, Mike always loves the soccer field, which actually they have quite a nice one here. If you like that kind of thing, which I don't care about at all. But he gets very excited about it. And that's that. I like that little greenhouse. And there's the rest of the town down there. This is another road that Mike is dying to go up, whether we walk or drive. It's right at this part, it's paved, but it turns to gravel at some point. Yeah, he loves his gravel roads. This is almost to the high point of our walk, but we have several high points. I'm not sure if it's the highest. It's so beautiful over there. That's where that gravel road goes. We like these little houses here. They're not on the main road into Tronadora, but this is like a little loop road that goes parallel to the main road. So I think a lady we met, I think she rents out these. Little dogs like this are everywhere that come out barking at your heels. Some of them stay in their yards, but we have some right on our street that are always barking, napping at our heels whenever we go by. They're all over the place. These people love these tiny dogs. They have big ones too, but the tiny ones dominate. This little house is so adorable. Such a pretty garden and just seems so inviting. Yet another hill. We have a lot of hills to walk around here. This is the Gutierrez Family Pizzeria Express, which we haven't tried yet, but we will at some point. We're trying to space out our little eating pleasures. It's kind of a nice house back there. Here's the little bus stop for the Barrio El Roble. And here's one of the gravel roads we have walked up. road where we turned down. Another painted bus stop by the Blanquitos. We turned down here, and I can already see the little dogs. Surprised, luckily they're busy with the other dogs right now. So they're ignoring us, but usually they're yapping at us. This guy never keeps them locked up. Never. They're always usually sitting in the middle of the road and they expect the cars to go around them, and the cars do. They don't budge. It's kind of funny. One of these days, they may meet their untimely end by some car that's speeding. Whoops, like this truck here, which almost ran me over too. Not really. Now we're heading down to our place at Buena Vista. It's all downhill now from here. It was all uphill, of course, when we came. Lots of dogs. This is the Hotel Puerto San Luis, which is right across the little road here from our place, which is up on the left here, where Mike's going to be turning in soon. Seems like a fairly nice hotel, and it's right on the lake. It has the docks and the boats and stuff like that, and that's where Mike is swimming off the dock. And here's another little dog. He's well behaved.
Time 1 hour 48 minutes 42 seconds. Total distance 4.0 miles. Average pace 27 minutes 10 seconds per mile. Split pace 25 minutes 20 seconds per mile.
And talked to a lady that's selling her house. I showed it early on in the video. We're not really in the market to buy a house, but we just talked to her for a while and got a little tour of her house, which was nice. And here's our little condominio complex, Buena Vista 1. So here's the pool and the clubhouse, and this is the lawyer's land who lives nearby. He lives right next door to our house, but he has this piece of land here that, of course, there's the lake down there.